Alright. I have no idea if I'm doing this right, and that's okay! It's been a long time since I've played Final Fantasy XIV. I just don't that often. Hi hi! Now I'm lost. I need to go to the salon. And I can't remember where it is. Screw it, we ball! Okay. I'm just gonna keep going about, all that. Hi hi! How are y'all? Wait. Aha! I'm like trying to remember where I am in the story. My goal is to get through... Wait. This isn't where I'm supposed to be! Oh. I'm confused. Oh. Oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost real bad. Okay, it's been a hot minute. I signed in not too long ago because I was like, oh, I need to check and see where I'm at, what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was supposed to go and do the, oh yeah, that thing. Look, I just want to get through Heavensward. And I'm directionally challenged. Y'all, this is going to be a long time. There we go. Hello, Alphanaud. I never knew how to pronounce your name. I'm just going to assume I'm saying it wrong. I have a lot of money put away because I don't go anywhere. Okay, fun names. Pacevalger. Lots of Nordic names. And then randomly Shiva. You don't know what mogs are? They're still cute. Even after all this time, they're still cute. A Moogle. There we go, Moogles. But if the Moogle lives here, you may know where. Wait. Pacevalger. Eventually, I'm gonna start talking in a Midwestern accent, and it's gonna be really bad. I know yesterday I slipped into it during a game. And oopsie poopsie! I'm going, hello, welcome to the sanitarium. We got over here, we have our selections of salads. And if you feel like you're going mad, you can go over here and you can get your medication. Up and on, where the heck you going? Haha. I forgot how I got this thing. It's really good considering that I'm actually from down south, so of course, you know, it's just real hard. Eh. This could be misinterpreted real easy. Yeah, dang old, don't you know an ope? You know, I thought ope was also a thing down south. I was wrong. Because apparently, it's more Midwestern, and I'm like, oh no. My homeland has been infected. Time to teach y'all how to say y'all. And call everything Coke. Moogles are cute. Y'all come back now, you hear? That's actually like the kindest thing someone can say to you when you leave. I am a Tennessean by birth. And oddly enough, a native Nashvilleian, which is rare. There's hardly any natives anymore. And I don't have the I don't have the Nashville accent. And it's dead. Like the Nashville accent's gone. We've been so infected, it's gone. And it's like it's real sad because it was kind of like almost like a Charleston accent. So it had a very like I would say more breathy and whatnot. It's hard to mimic because I didn't hear it very much. Charleston's easy. Charleston, you gotta go real long and draw your words out as if you got like a piece of tobacco stuck up in your gums, and you get real southern like that. And then the Cajuns, ooh. Hey, don't feel bad. I've heard worse. It wasn't one of the strange plants moving in the breeze. I have heard far worse from a handful of people, and it's pretty funny to hear some of the changes in accent that because their kids watch like Peppa Pig and now they have a British accent for no reason. And I've heard that more people whose kids watch Bluey now are developing Australian accents, and they're not Australian. So never feel bad. Oh, you were there for the Nashville flood. I watched one of our rival schools have a building float down the highway. It was hilarious. I bet you couldn't. It was awful. We lived outside of the city at the time. Like, we weren't anywhere near Nashville. And, I mean, it was bad. The worst part for me is, like, as a historian, we lost an 1800s harpsichord at the Schermerhorn. But, I mean, like, otherwise, damage was horrible. There's still houses dealing with flood damage, and they can't sell because of that flood. Nobody wants to touch them because the water damage is still affecting them, and it's bad. Don't split the party, Alpha now. That's bad. We also lost the aquarium, the Bass Pro Shop in the Opry Mills Mall lost all their fish, and the aquarium lost all their fish. They all died. It was very sad. That was probably one of the biggest disasters Nashville ever had, besides the tornadoes in 2020. That was really bad. But of course, Kentucky gets it way worse. They've had entire towns just wiped off the map because of tornadoes. Yay, shifting Tornado Alley. Woohoo! Oh. Well, I ain't got an Aetheryte ticket, but I'm still making money. That's okay. Someone having a concert? They have a dancing squad. What? What happens if they screw up? Do Do they get kicked off the team? I have several questions. I don't play Final Fantasy much, so I'm like, is this normal? Is this okay? Nope. I don't know you, Bromigo. Sorry. It's nothing against you. I'm literally just directionally challenged and I'm trying to stare at my map. Huh? Oh! I'm good. I appreciate it though. It's nice. I have a lot. I'm okay. I just looked down at my account. I'm good. I got travel money. I don't spend anything. I sell all my stuff and then I just go because I'm like, I don't need it. She should see me. I'm one of the conjurers here. Thank you very much. I work here. I'm just not officially wearing the uniform. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking right. It's been a long day, and I'm getting ready to go on a trip. Not a long one, just like a 3-day weekend type thing. Sorry, I'm a dingus. My brain has been all over the place. Oh, Dragon Song War. It's okay. I'll turn around. If you stay right there in New Gridania, I'll find you. Let's let Alpha now do all the talking real quick. Oh, that reminds me. I need to log into the companion. I was struck by the sudden urge to give you fruit. I feel you on that. Sometimes it's just like, man, I want to get out, I want to do stuff. And then you can't. I feel you, bro. We're gonna go to a national park and ride bikes around and stuff, and then immediately turn around the next day and come back. It just takes forever to get there, so it's like you gotta have a day dedicated to driving, and then a day dedicated there. How are you feeling now that you're back home? Being Moggle Mog the 12th. That's good. I'm glad you're doing better. I know it's been hard, especially like you're stuck in the hospital and it's just like, I have nothing and I want to go home. Ooh. Yeah, wear sunscreen. Do not get that 3rd degree sunburn. Oh, hey! The kinsman! You walk outside and immediately we burn. What are you talking about? We just reflect it. You can't get burned if you can't even absorb the sun. Okay, Ambassadors of Gridania. Oh, okay, yeah, you're coming too. Alright, cool beans. After all the crap I did for you, It's funny how, like, okay, German, yeah, about to say, if you're, I can see from Texas, there's a lot of migration there, German and Scots. I mean, but it's more of a Midwest thing. Alright, let's go find you. Shut up, Alphinaud, I'll come back. No, sorry, Alphinaud, that was rude. I should be nice. I'm sorry, Alphinaud. That explains it. There you go, Iowa. Hello, Jinx. I can't see anything over your big furry butt. I'm going the wrong way. Because I can't see. Jinx? Is this necessary? Okay. It's very necessary. Ow! There! Could you not stick your butt in my face? No! Alright. Now that that's done. Yay! I don't have any emotes. Wait. Haha! There we go. I should probably zoom in. That's probably better. Okay. I need to do the... Oh, I'm not doing those. Not doing those. I do need to finish this. Oh, wait, third gen. Do y'all still speak German? Or did he speak any German? Back to Dravania! Away! Yeah, see, that's the interesting thing. So, I know somebody who is quite literally 50% or 100% Dutch. Like, Netherlands Dutch. And from what I understand, the family was originally Mennonites from around like the German area, so they spoke German. And they fled Germany to Ukraine, which then fell under communist rule. The family sold one of their kids to leave Ukraine and come to the US. And like the whole family pretty much stayed together, so it's like this huge group, and they all kind of intermarried, so they all stayed pretty we're just gonna say consistent. Hey, look, Astidian, when I'm riding a chocobo, I'm the same size! I don't think they were that bad, but it was really interesting to kind of be like, alright, so you guys quite literally, like, 100% Dutch. Like, there's nothing. No different, like, there's nothing else. It's, okay, literally just 100% Dutch. Okay. I'm over here going like, I am pure, unadulterated European mutt. I have Slav. I have Irish. I have British and Scots. And yeah, I got the German as well, yeah. Yeah. And a whole bunch of Swiss. It explains why I'm addicted to chocolate. Alright. Are we the same? Is he human, or is he one of the dragon people? Because my god, he is extremely tall. Or is he elven? I don't know. that explains why he is, like, Gigantor compared to me. Then again, almost everybody except for the, oh my gosh, the Lalafell are Gigantor compared to me. I have a friend who unironically plays Lalafell, and she loves it. Also, her character is absolutely adorable. Which made, like, the first part of the Heavensward, I remember getting really confused because there's this very serious assassination plot going on to kill the leader of Ul'dah, and it's all Lalafells, and it was very hard to keep it serious. I am Moglin. Oop, look up. But the palm is unmistakable? Would you not recognize him if he didn't have this? For over 1,000 years? Okay, I get that. According to the Crash Course 10-minute video I watched, I am only a third of the way through this. You smell dragon blood. These skies are home to many dragons. Well, yeah, of course. I'm a healer, thank you. I mostly kept them alive, honestly. That's probably, yep, I can see that. I didn't know there'd be a political drama between me and Moggles. Or Moogles. Keep wanting to... I don't know why. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to actually pay attention, because most of the time during the first intro, the first section, like the, what is it? Realm Reborn, I struggled. There were many words, and none of them interesting. Okay. Bye, buddy! Nice Moogle name. That's why I get it confused. They keep calling themselves like Moggin, Mogmug, Mogwin. Okay. Fair enough. Let's take that. Wiki! What did... If your tummy's gloopy or wings are drooping. Man, I was playing Stone Shard and everybody said their guts were turning, so... Piggy! haven't been camping in a long time. I keep getting advertisements for campers. I'm like, no, I don't even have a car that could haul one. Maybe like one of them teeny tiny ones that's like just a tent. Okay. Alright. Here we go. You mean that paint-speared mess of a pebble? Oh, poor thing. Let's be kind. Oh, okay. I thought he was about to say something mean. No, he's like, it's gonna be... He gets the art for a premium. Oh, there we go. I was about to be like, oh no! If you don't like the art, just go somewhere else. I know he's been creeping back up there, so he's been going up to the summit. Okay. Alright. I thought okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought they ended all the expansions with Windwalker or is it Endwalker? Or is it another one? I can't remember. Or did they keep going? Oh gosh. Probably am going the wrong way. Oh! See, I'm very behind. I don't know all the stuff. And it's been a very long, hot minute. What? Level 6, okay. Ah, I'm using the wrong ones again. Alright, come on. I'm not too bad at this. It's been a hot minute. I keep forgetting that these were a thing. What kind of Lovecraftian thing is this? Where is it? Okay. Oh, yay! I am not that good. Okay. Aha. MMOs are interesting. I enjoy the idea of it. I don't know if I've ever, like, really, I've tried to get into it with friends. I don't know. I don't think it worked out that well. And it wasn't my friend's fault. It was just everybody had to work. Should I be concerned? Oh. It for sure is. I mean, definitely, I find that it's easier for me to hop in and out of than others. Ah! Put your third leg forward! Wait a minute, this isn't that kind of stream. I know I get myself in trouble because I'll say stuff that I shouldn't say. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to do that. Got it. I don't think I do. I'll have to check. Being a healer is definitely one of the more awkward. Yeah, I'm gonna just need to go off to the side real quick. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. Wait. The question is, where would I keep them? I need to go sell stuff. Because I'm ditzy and I don't know where anything is. Oh! Popeye! That's right, I thought it was funny that they needed greens, so I named him Popeye. Oh no! I appreciate it, thank you. Oh, for those on Twitch, someone on YouTube was like, hey, check your greens for your chocobo, and I'm like, wait, I can do that? Thank you, Popeye! Come on, Popeye, we need to go pick flowers. I think I'm almost out of the zone, though. I can appreciate that 14 is accessible to single players, so like if you just pick it up and put it down, you know, that's fine. I feel like some other MMOs can kind of shoot themselves in the foot. Because it's, you know, like you have to have a party. And if you're not the most social person, or you have like, if you're like me and you get kind of anxious trying to talk to people or make friends in a game, it really bites you in the butt. Let's see. Alright, I need to keep picking flowers. Those Moogles are silly like that. I just don't know where else to find them. I could bring out the fat cat. They do have some nice epic music. I will say that Final Fantasy has some of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. And I know back in Nashville, a friend of mine was telling me they had a Final Fantasy concert at the Skirmerhorn, and it sold out because everybody wanted to go see it. I had a couple of friends who snagged tickets, and they were like, it was amazing. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. I'll just do that. I don't really need anything else. Hey, Popeye. You're so nice. Come on, Popeye, let's go. Somehow I gotta figure out how to climb upwards. Sorry, Popeye. I need the chair. Damn it, the chair won't let me fly. At least I look silly while trying to be in this chair. I'll take being silly. Being silly is fun. Excuse me. While I sit on this chair. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Get out of the way. Oh, come on. Is this the way up? Alright, I'm missing something. Because I see, like, an entryway. I'm like, that's not where I need to go. Okay. Get over yourself. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna be giggling about Popeye for a little bit. Okay, there's one. I need one more. Where are those flippity flappity flowers? If anybody sees a sparkle that I don't see, I would appreciate it. This is like some Where's Waldo level stuff, and I spent hours on those pages. It's alright. I mean, busy. We're packing up, getting ready to go on like a 3-day trip. And it's kind of like, you know, alright, gas is really expensive. How are we going to save money? Okay, we're not going to eat out. Like, you can't stop anywhere and eat. So, we, like, stocked up on snacks and whatnot. And, like, got the cooler ready. So it's like, we're ready to make PB&Js on the go and turkey and cheese and whatever. So it's just like, alright, we ain't got to spend nothing. It's cool. Where are these flowers? Tell me where they are. You weird plant thing. Besides looking for flowers, day's alright. Again, plotting maniacally, so that way it's like I don't have to stop. I am this close to getting a Gatorade bottle. There wasn't one here last I looked. But of course I'm unobservant, so I'm like, where the heckledy-heck is it? Popeye, what do your chocobo eyes see? I'm imagining they're up here somewhere. And I'm just like, how do I get up there? Because this isn't Skyrim rules. I can't just jump up there. Or can I? I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy is going to be way better about out-of-bounds zones. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Woohoo! If only I could have a giant mech to take over the world with. I'd probably get in trouble. I just want to live my Gundam dreams. Though supposedly Japan's working on it. They've sent out prototypes of like mechs, functioning mechs. But I don't think they were that effective. They are mainly for looks more than anything. Okay, let's take that. Ah, okay. I didn't really pay attention. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to attend to the ether so that way you can fly. Duh. Man, it's been... I literally have no recollection. It's basically whatever. I'm sitting there going, okay, this is what my friends told me almost 4 years ago now. That's right, I got this bear at Christmas. Okay, where is his pebble that he was very sad to not have? Alright. So we did all the Moogle things. Hopefully everybody's ready to have a good weekend. I know it's not anything special this week, but you know, you could always make it special. It could be... Oh, okay. See, it's been so long. I don't remember much. I remember I got through the Realm Reborn, and then I started Heavensward, and my brain just stopped. It was like 100 hours, and this was the only game I played for months. And at that time, I was doing like a desk job, so staring at a computer all day was just, my brain couldn't handle it. At least it wasn't Eve. You know, that would have been just my job. Gamified. That would have been really weird to play Eve at that time. I probably could do it now, but nothing. Has anybody actually played Eve? All I know is that some of those people are crazy. Okay. Let's go await judgment from the big fluff ball. Hello, King Fluff. I really like that chair. I wonder... I could make that. All you need is some string lights and one of those cup chairs you can get at Walmart. 8? Is his brain fried? Because I'm starting to think it is. Because that... No. No, no, no. Not 8. Eight is insane. Like that, no. Because how could you have 8 tabs of Eve? What is he doing? This... Is he okay? Because that sounds like he's not okay. Maybe understimulated. After 8, I propose, come to that. Okay. Oh, I don't... I just want to hide that because it's kind of distracting at the moment. Okay. Okay. So, these Moogles have disappeared from the world. Okay. Hey, Kuplo. Yeah, y'all aren't so different. My heart should stir at mere fluffiness. Girl, let me tell you about Squishmallows. They have a cryptid line, and I have almost all of them. It's a problem. They are very soft, very squishy, and super cute. The Mothman, I have Celestial Mothman, is adorable. I also have, I'm slowly working on collecting all of them. I have the Jersey Devil, Celestial Mothman, and, oh, what is it? Give me a second, I have to look this up. Squishable cryptids. The Flatwoods Martian, or the Flatwoods Monster. I have that one. I need to get the Midnight Crawler. I think my local game shop has it. And I have Nessie. Apparently the Night Crawler glows in the dark, which is amazing. Alright. I don't... I'm, I'm mostly like tech. I collect a lot of like weird tech stuff. That's, if anything, when it comes to materialism, I don't have a lot of makeup. I don't do a lot of clothes. I collect weird tech. It's a problem. So I have like one of the old Steam Links. I have a weird like first gen Steam computer. I have Bluetooth dice, weird stuff that nobody cares about, but it's fine. And then cryptid things, because I have Mothman everything. Okay. Let's see if we can keep going and have the Moogles be nice to us. Which I'm sure they will, because story-wise, you wouldn't get anywhere if they said no. Hello, sir. It's taken us moons to complete all those chores. Oh, thanks, buddy. You know what? At least you paid me. I'll take that. You paid me for it. She's going like, oh, does it display the purity of our intentions? And it's just like they just wanted somebody to do their chores. They're like, oh yeah, we were already friends. You were friends with another Moogle. Yeah, you're cool. Thanks, buddy. Homie, I feel the same way. I feel used. Alright. We haven't been treating it with the care it deserves. Oh. Look, y'all, if you have brass instruments, please take care of your instruments. They will deteriorate and rot. It is not good. Especially brass, woodwinds, anything that your spit goes into. Old Worm is terribly fond of. Okay. Alright. Look, I don't like both of you. So it don't matter. She's doing like the perfect diplomat, whereas Ishael and Estinian are over there trying to butt heads. Alpha now is just like, I'm here. I wanted to see cool dragons. This is what I signed up for. This is what I'm getting. Hell yeah. Okay. I do need to do a quick potty break, so I will be right back. BRB. Okay. I also nabbed a blanket because it's really cold. It was like it's really hot and sweltering, and now I am freezing. Alright. Thanks for all the help. I would have never found the time for all those chores. It wasn't my idea. He sat on the horn, oh no. All's well that ends well, I guess so. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Looking for your alpha now, okay. I have to remember that if I press right click, I can just go the way I want to go. Alright. Okay. Yes, we should say thank you. Alpha now's right, we should be polite. He's like the perfect little brother, but I'm pretty sure lore-wise he's older. Alright. I mean, if we just got Kupla, I think we would be okay, or Kupla Cop. You know, now that I think about it, this is the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played. I literally haven't played another one. Okay. Maybe I should play at least some of the old ones. Right. I still haven't rolled Fat Cat. Which makes me a little sad, because I really like the Fat Cat mount. It's one of my favorites. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Look, elves are weird. You say like they might be 16. But then it's like, you know, she looks 16, but she's actually like a 3,000-year-old vampire, and you know, that's that trope. I would like to avoid that trope if at all possible. The only people who pulled that off successfully was Interview with a Vampire, and how horrifying it was for the girl to be stuck in that body. That was probably the scariest version, because it's like she's going crazy. She can't live. She can't be an adult. It's just sad. Yeah, thankfully no tropes, just two twins. I'm sorry, I had an English teacher when I was younger. He would get very salty if you said two twins, and he'd be like, oh, there's 4 of them! And we're just sitting there going, okay. Like, we get it. Frickin', semantics, thanks. Thanks, Teach. Yes, focus on Popeye so I can just heal him. That's my job. Look, me and Popeye, two peas in far out pod. I just need him to have an eye patch. And I don't think that Final Fantasy will let me give him give him a squint. Because then it would be perfect. What is this for? You see this little crest thing down here below its stomach? What is that for? I have things I have to do when I get back. I need to give him a squint. Okay. House of Letters. I can't read. No, I'm kidding. I can't. Y'all, games used to have things on it that said that you can't fully enjoy them if you don't know how to read. We need to bring that back. You want kids to be able to read? Tell them they can't play games if they can't read. What was it? I was playing Ni no Kuni. And part of that is you have to read a lot and reference your journal a ton because you need to go in and find like passwords and whatever else references. And I'm sitting there going, you're screwed if you can't read. Like, oh my goodness. My kids are getting a Game Boy Color because you have to read and no one's gonna read out loud to you. Ah! Come on. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here thinking about it. It's like, man, I actually did a lot of this by myself. I did a lot of raids with friends, but I didn't do a lot of the main story with them because they were already like super far ahead of me. You're my best friend, Popeye. Okay. You stay over there. Even the dragon designs are interesting. They remind me of like old school dragons. Like, you know, the Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent, like when she turns into a dragon. Or, what is it? The Sword in the Stone. Like those designs for dragons and things like that. It's one that needs to be brought back. There's something a little goofy about them, but it's actually kind of nice. I'm good. I'll go find stuff. Okay. The winds are high. He has the lands below to hunt. If you try to blow the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. Okay. Oh, I just get to bear again. That's okay. I get to make it snow. Unfortunately for MMOs, I can't pause the game and look at creature design. I have to, like, go find them elsewhere. I feel like those would look better without wings, but they're called Sky Lords, so I guess they can't do that. Oh, that's cool. I know I'm probably gonna get aggro. But look at that. Kind of snake, worm-like. Little bit of bird. I enjoy that. Here we go. It's just interesting. Like a mutated vulture. Wait. Oh, can't go that way. But I can go this way. There's plenty of things that I look at and I'm like, that actually looks really cool. Can we get down to the design and see what they got inspiration from? Okay. Y'all are worried about Alpha now? He'll be fine! Kid will do just fine. He can handle himself. He's been in war already. I'm pretty sure he'll be okay. Oh, let's see. Let's take a look at you, buddy. Interesting. So I got bat-like wings. I can't really see the tail right now. Okay, here we go. Not exactly the best when it comes for, like, you know, aerodynamics, but, you know, we get what we get. I mean, if they were gonna go for, like, real amphitheater, then it would be more feathered. But I wonder if animating that would be more problematic than anything. If they just didn't call these guys Sky Lords, I think it would be fine. Like, take out the wings. Oh, that's cool. And that's what the Whomping Willow needed to look like. It needed to have a face. Hey, Alpha now, how are you? Just don't mind me. I'm not doing anything. Totally not making sure you don't get ambushed while you're trying to get firewood. Oh. Well, what? That gives me a good chance to look at you. Let's see. So I get another broad, flat tail. Not horrible, but not great either. Oh. I need to remind myself to put that on my hotbar. Let me do that super quick. I don't even use that. Alright, come on. If I was like sitting here going, oh man, what would the Whomping Willow look like? Like that. Exactly like that. With a little face, long spindly limbs. It would have been perfect. But while they were developing that movie, I was like 10. So I don't think they would have taken a 10-year-old's advice. Then again, some of these movies... Ah! You know, there's stairs right over there. Look. I never said I was smart. And I don't intend to start now. I'm a dingus and I'm very much aware. I was right to worry about it. Yeah, okay, Astidian, get over yourself. Yes, you were right. Okay. Sleepy buddy. Why are you acting like you're 50? You're 16. It's not a good thing to be older than your years. Oh, that's profound. Never knowing what they really fight for or what they actually believe. And that is something I think a lot of people don't think about. They just believe whatever. Yeah, I bet say, Astidian has it right. When I was your age, I was a fool with a spear. Scarcely a thought in my head. Yeah, that sounds about right. At least Estinian is showing that he is not, you know, just total I wanna kill all dragons. But that feels like a story that has been hashed to death. and it's hard to get people to change. If you ever want to measure true growth of yourself, see if you can change your own mind about something. That's always the hardest thing to do, I feel like, for anybody. Yep, campfires are cozy. I wish I had one right now. It's frickin' cold. Oh, okay, okay. Fat cat, fat cat, fat cat. Dang it. Not fat cat. Which chocobo is this one? 'Cause he's speedy. I don't recall. It's been a long time. Right. It's good to see character growth. Now I feel bad. A Realm Reborn is very vague in my head. I don't recall a lot of it, so I'm kind of like, I don't remember. I'm trying. I can't. I remember there was a war, a couple missions stick out, but most of it is just kind of all runs together. I need to rewatch a lore video so that way I can get caught up. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a unicorn. I think this is a healer-only mount. Don't all classes get like their own thing? Their own mounts? I thought they did. Yeah, it was. There was so much, and there was so much talking. Again, 100 hours, and I'm sitting there going, my brain is about to melt. Why does this look absolutely horrendous? This looks wrong. Why does this look wrong, and how do I fix it? I don't know how to fix it. I will fix that later. Who are you to disturb my slumber? Falcor! Oh, not Falcor. I need to get Neverending Story.
Either 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Magic, my dude!
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Neverending Story was a fever dream, and if you don't hear about Artax and you don't cry your eyes out, I'm sorry, you're not human. Okay.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Look, you can't just convince Falcor right out the bat. Also, that's very insulting. If some
I have
rando...
surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
If a rando walked up to you and said, "Hi, I am the reincarnation of your long-lost love. Like, we need to get back together," I'd be going, "Hell no! Stay away from me. I need a restraining order." Yeah, I would believe that right there. It was a shade summoned by your own fancy. Now that's an interesting one. They also say that they've tried to resurrect a king amongst worms, yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen blood brother. We've seen this so many times in various different medias about how dangerous it is. Like, to want to bring back the past and living and staying within it. The past will eat you alive, and you'll be stuck. Phantom spun from the threads of misplaced fate. Why is Final Fantasy dropping some sick philosophy?
Then the spirit
and some harsh truths. I mean, I remember several people claiming that they were in relationships with Justin Bieber back in the day, like in middle school and stuff, because they were so desperate. Again, a deity of thine own creation. That's pretty on the nose.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far.
And Alphanaud actually coming up and trying to be like, well, despite the fact that she's cray-cray, her intentions are still good.
We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages
again,
of this senseless war.
More tactful than a 16-year-old should be.
Peace and forgiveness.
And how do you deal with centuries or thousands of years of war, and now all of a sudden you want to change? Sorry, I'm trying to negotiate a peace treaty of my own between two of my players. One person thinks that somebody else is being a spotlight hog, and the accused is saying, I'm just trying to keep the game moving because we get distracted by side things. And I'm like, I get that, but the side things can be fun too. The eyes are the wellspring of strength. Typical greed. I love that they call out Ratatoskr so that way you know how to pronounce the name. But still, sad story, because yes, they stole her eyes. Yeah, everybody enjoys it in a different way. Some people like to meander, some people like to just follow the campaign and that main story. And I get that. I try to balance it between players, but it can be hard. Unfortunately, the way that I run games is I do a lot on start playing, so it's not always guaranteed that the party knows each other before we start the campaign. Maybe I should start making, like, clarifications. Now that I think about it, like, I should do... If I do two campaigns that are very similar, it could be one that is describe it as meandering, and the other one is to the point. Where it's like, look, this is what you're getting into. That's actually a really good idea. I need to keep that in mind for future campaigns. Because that is a very distinct playstyle that I need to keep in mind. Talks mad. Which, fair. They killed one of you and then stole her eyes. Yep. And that, again, is fair, but the other thing is they're still alive, whereas the people in Ishgard were not. And if they've been lied to this whole time...
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
So this is a philosophical question that you have to ask yourself. And it's not one, rhetorical, completely rhetorical. Given an atrocity that occurred seemingly almost 1,000 years ago, a long time, and now the people who did it are dead. They're long gone. They haven't been there in forever. But their descendants have been lied to and deceived, or either knowingly or unknowingly. They have no clue about the truth. Should the children, the descendants of the ones who committed the atrocity, unaware as they are and lied to, should they still pay for it? Even though they have no idea and they don't have all the facts. And I'm not one of those who says, I believe in my truth. No, there's reality. There is a set truth. Either something happened or it didn't. And we can speculate on the occurrence of said thing, and we need proof to prove that it happened. We can't just say that somebody's truth supersedes reality. So we have to find it. It's not so black and white, but we can't just say that we can't just make a definitive statement without trying to find all the answers first. Yep.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
The heretics are siding with the dragons because they want to end it. There's one thing that's always true. Very rarely is one side innocent. It happens. There's always occurrences. But in certain events, not everybody is in the clear. I mean, historically, if we're talking about countries going to war,
lies within us.
Yeah, nobody's innocent when it comes to starting a war. Looking at you, France and Britain. All of the betrayers' children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon.
Nope.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Yep. There are some whose hearts are so hardened they don't want to stop. Or they know no other way and they can't stop.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
You have to hope that, he is receptive to that, and he may not be. Yep, the deeds of history seem too distant. Also remember they did not commit them. And how could he not be driven mad? Because he watched his sister be murdered. Yep. There's both sides. Both sides have points. Both sides have pros and cons. And that's just sad. My faith in your kind is spent. Later, Falcor. It's just sad. You want to hope that there will be reason, and probably won't. Unless there is something. You disliked what he said, unfortunately. You can't change that very easily. Nothing. Yeah, probably not. You're asking someone who spent probably literal millennia being upset about this to not be. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
Okay.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
And you have to understand that you might cause even more problems if you kill him.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
Maybe.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him?
Do you
Even
expect me
behind
to
the
keep you
stout
alive
walls of
that long?
Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
It
In
didn't
close
stop my
combat,
party from fighting
this
Strahd.
will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has
Hanging in
bested
there.
many an invincible foe.
Since I kind of played Stone Shard and Divinity last time, I was like, I'm gonna do something different, and I need to get back into Final Fantasy. It's been a
But
long
such
time,
speculation is meaningless.
and I
if
might
we
be doing
cannot even
collaboration
find
work in the
worm.
future, so that's cool.
Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
So I want to get back into the swing of things.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Welcome to the philosophy lesson.
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Girly, look, we all have our moments where we go crazy.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Cold, but he's not wrong. You can't stay there. But you still need to be nice and show some compassion and kindness and just be like, come on, let's go. Alright. I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna give you some privacy. Fat cat, fat cat, fat cat. Dang it. I just want the fat cat. But I commit to the bit, so once I get him out, that's what I have until I get off. Whee! Oh, he's got a little hat. Whoa! This is not an off-roading chocobo. I didn't get the ATV. Yeah, so this is, yeah, Final Fantasy 14. I haven't touched it in 4 years, so it's been a hot minute. Oh, hey! Which reminds me, I need to go sell stuff. I have so much crap in my inventory. Somebody else could use it. It's okay. I ain't gonna be mad. Y'all just waiting. Like, if they just took the wigs off of him, he'd actually look really cool. Like, just take the wings off and he'd be an awesome terrestrial dragon. Sorry, I get really excited. I love enemy design, and it's something that is so fascinating to me. How to cane your dragon? What if I don't want to do that? No. No, a boost. I mean, I could still go in and help, though. Level 6. Oh, hey! I think that's the same guy I saw earlier. Maybe. No, it's not. Never mind. I aggroed the wrong thing! It's my own fault. I aggroed the wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong target. I accept it. Ah. And there's always a conveniently placed tree. Look, I'm a healer. I'm not supposed to be doing anything dangerous. I'm supposed to stay in the back and make sure you stay alive. That's the only thing I can do efficiently. Alright. What? Again? What? We literally just left! Like, seriously, I just walked out! Now you're telling me, but wait, there's more! Yeah, you say that, Falcor, and I'm over here going, I don't know. Where's Medica 2? I don't think I've ever seen a chain fate like that, or like fates go right up next to each other. Of course, like, I'm stuck in raid mode, so I'm like, I need to heal everybody, and I don't think my heals are working. He's doing enough damage, I'm just hanging out at this point. Okay, nope. I'm leaving. Fat cat! Yes! Sorry. I'm very excited I get to ride the fat cat. Oh, okay. Look at him! Oh, so silly! I love fat cats so much. Looks like a hamster. He just speeds away on teeny tiny little paws. I mean, I'll take it if they give me bonuses. It's adorable. Yeah, more of a ham than a sausage. Friggin' meatloaf. I'm not gonna read the fat cat description. I just, like, I have all of it on random, so I never know what I'm gonna get, and I like it that way. Because I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of a gambler. Okay. I think I negotiated the hostages. I think I'm alright now. The accuser is happy. The accusee is going like, oh crap, maybe I screwed up. I'll do better. Maybe I was a little too forward. I'm like, hey, it's alright, man. You know, crap happens. Sometimes you're just trying to get things moving, and it kind of comes off the wrong way. At least they're being really kind about it. It could be far worse. It's not like everybody's looking at each other going, you dickface. Yeah, I'm not a dickhead. You're a dickhead. Oh, they came from behind! Oh, I need to watch New Hope again. Click on him. Whoop. That's why I liked Arrow, because it didn't have a casting time. It just did. The chair! Give him the chair! Why are you gonna sit so awkwardly in the chair? That is not a comfortable position. Your legs are gonna hurt. Hawkins right, you need to get up and move your tippy toes. Like, that's not a good way to sit. Haha! Wait, you're launching it at me? It goes right for the center and it goes right for me. I love it. It's fantastic.
Is that it?
Oh, hello, Jinx. You have joined us again. Well, you have graced us with your presence, Jinx. You are not as fat as the sausage cat.
I feel Nidhogg's
Just lay down,
presence through
Jinx.
the eye.
Join
His
us.
caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
I know.
'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Jinx, tail does not need to go in my face and my eyeballs.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
That is not a usual thing that a 16-year-old would use
Mayhap it is
penetrated
time
for.
we called upon Master Garland.
Or
It would
maybe that's
like the
just
good
me
old
having a
days now.
problem of humor about a 15-year-old sometimes. I know, Jinx. I know. Man, Alpha Now's gonna go through one hell of a growth spurt. Okay. Jinx, I put on chapstick and now I have fur all over my lips and I don't enjoy it. Just lay down, you goober. Yep. Sorry, she headbutted my hand right as I was clicking. She's very aggressive. Blech. Okay, Link Pearl, get to Ishgard, go talk to Sid. Cool. St. Renee's Forum. Sid should still be in Ishgard. Cool. Blah. Jinx. She's a very good cat, but she also chunky. She's on a diet. So that way she doesn't end up looking like a ham. Okay. I can't reach my keyboard. There's Fat Cat, so I'm just gonna have to use my mouse. If all of a sudden I veer wildly off course, it's Jinx's fault. Her only defense is that she is getting petted, and is very happy about it. There we go. Hey, Alpha now. I can't see what he's saying. Okay. Yeah, what? Here. I have OBS up in another window that I can actually see, so I'm reading it off of that, so I can actually see what it says. Okay. There's no guarantee he'll grant us an audience. But the Holy See's just rumors. Juiciest rumors. I was like, justiest? What? Let us return to the manor and see if the... I did not read that name. Hi, Strider. Oh no, now there's two of them. Okay, Jinx, are you mad? Okay, you're mad because Strider's here. Okay. Jinx and Strider don't get along too well sometimes. It's mainly because Jinx is 10 and Strider is 5. So Jinx is like a cranky old lady who really doesn't want to deal with this hyperactive younger woman. So she gets real cranky and doesn't like dealing with Strider at all. So Strider popped up and then Jinx goes, I'm leaving. Okay. I still love you. I still love you too. Bye. I probably could have gone the other way, couldn't I? Hey, I'll take the scenic route. Wait. No! Some of these places are huge. I could have just used the Aethernet shard, couldn't I? Yes, she is. When we first saw her, she was hiding under our neighbor's shed. Oh, thank you! We found Strider was living under our neighbor's shed and we rescued her. But at the time we didn't know if she was a boy or a girl. So we had already named her Strider. And the name just stuck. Yeah, Heaven's Word. We're kind of 1/3 of the way in, so we're not too far. It'll be okay. Sid Garland, you say. Well, say no more. Silver-haired genius. Region their master does too. Okay, airship landing. Thank y'all. I need to find clothes that match my avatar. I feel like that would be nice. But alas, I cannot go shopping because I get lost so easily. It's very silly. Hey, heck yeah! I haven't played a single Final Fantasy game ever. This was my first one. Are you going through the, are you going through all of the Final Fantasies right now? Or are you just kind of like picking and choosing? What did the... Again, I could just keep using the Aethernet shards and I keep forgetting that they exist. Yeah, I mainly play healer. I am a healer, white mage main. I wanted to try out Sage or Astrologian and I just never got around to it. I prefer healer because I figured out how it works. So I am content with my life. Okay. This is very story heavy, though fair warning, A Realm Reborn will be crazy. And don't feel bad about never playing an MMO before. This is my first MMO. I know I passed the shards because I don't remember they're there. I have never played an MMO before, and as several people have pointed out, this is the most single-player friendly MMO that you can get your hands on. Most people are really welcoming to new players, so it's not as bad as I feel like maybe some other more, how would I put this, hardcore MMOs. So I don't think you'll have as hard of a time. There's a lot of people who like drop it and they'll come back like I did. I went through the first quest line and it was a lot. But I would say if you can play this with some friends or get a regular group together on it, you'll do good. That way you have some kind of encouragement to get you through it all. Especially a Realm Reborn, it's a lot. Oh. Agile ship firmer size, but not that agile, yeah. The bigger they are, the, I mean, it's just how it goes. Something we can do. Okay. We need a smaller boat. Wait a minute. I thought we needed a bigger boat. So this, I am currently, so I'm not that far up. So for my character, I ended at level 61 after 100 hours of play, but then again, some of that was doing side content, so just fair warning. Otherwise, leveling is pretty slow. I feel like right now, I just got to level 62. If you're looking for something slow, or not, if you're looking for like something you can take your time with and kind of just absorb the world, A Realm Reborn is awesome. Everything else though, A Realm Reborn is not great story-wise. I think so? Can someone remind me what the cap is? I thought they raised it to like 80. Because it was like a big deal. I remember that was something that they... Oh yeah, that's right, I could do that. Yeah, and if you do dailies, dailies will get you there quicker. Here, I'm gonna... As much as I know this looks awful, having the chat box does help a lot, because then you get, the Twitch people can see what YouTube's also saying. So if you do your dailies... Oh yeah, okay, so the cap is 100. So if you do your dailies, you'll level up pretty quick. But... Okay, yeah, free is 80. Got it. They do a lot of, like... But they do a lot of promotional stuff, too. So it's not too crazy. At least I don't think. It's been a hot minute. I'm not knee-deep in it like I was 4 years ago. Chocobo! Wait. I got distracted. Yeah, so level 100 will be your max level. I just need to find the door. I don't think, though, that Final Fantasy XIV is required for... Because, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't every Final Fantasy game, they're all kind of separate. Like, they're not interconnected at all, right? Like, the stories are very different, but they have, like, some similarities here and there.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Aaron says, I mean, Heavensward is so far, I really enjoy the story. The story is nice. It may be common, but it's still a good one.
We struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she?
My talent for ship design.
Sorry, I actually like classic Broncos. I think they look really nice.
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
It's a one-seater.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate
Goodness
enough power to get you off
gracious.
the ground, you need to be
7
in an
remakes
area
and
awash with
13
predominantly wind
have
aspected
sequels.
ether.
My goodness. That's
In other
so
words, there are a
much.
few places you can fly, lots of places
You get it
can't.
though. I know how it is. I'm trying to
The
get
new
through all the
Ishgardian
Divinity games
airship
before the
hasn't
new
left
one
the boys
releases.
much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
I didn't even catch the pun. Until he said that. Tataru!
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Ulda. It's about Her Grace, the Sultana.
I don't know. I'll look it up. Was it?
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave
No.
the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to
Fire!
slice through those
Right to
walls.
Sid's mouth! Dang it! You were so close to getting right there. You're so close to making it look like he's eating it. So...
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing
Final
Raoban and the Sultana
Fantasy.
whatever help they need.
New game. Most recent release was Final Fantasy Rebirth, but that doesn't count. I think that's a remake. They're just doing remakes. Oh, if I click off of it, I lose frames. That's what it is. I was opening up my browser on my computer, and what I should have been doing is opening it up on my phone. And the pixel remasters depends how many hours? If you're doing like the classic. Oh, sorry. Original Sin, no. Divinity, yes. So let me switch my brain here. So they just announced a new Divinity game, but it's not going to be an Original Sin. Like, it's not going to be Original Sin 3, it's going to be Divinity. So we're going back to like Divine Divinity when the publisher really loved alliteration. And they just wanted to call it Divinity. So they announced it, what, 6 months ago? Divinity trailer release. Okay. It came out on December 11th, so not 6 months ago, but 4 or 5 months ago. 5 months ago. And Larian is saying it's going to be their biggest game ever. And I'm over here going, Sven, just shut up and take my money. Please, shut up and take my money. I need it. Hand it over. I am a huge Larian fangirl. It's a problem. Yeah, the guy burning alive and turning into an eldritch horror that just killed everybody. It's gonna be dark, which Larian does a really good job about hiding some of the darker things in their games behind a lot of humor. And that's fine. We can live with that. Alright. Back to Ulda again with the subplot of, like, a very serious assassination subplot. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Most of the time when they announce their own projects, they're actually further ahead than you think. So I'm curious if they're like already pretty significantly far ahead and we just don't know yet. I forgot how to get down. Help! Aha! I'm good. I just remembered how I can fly, so I'm good. I'm okay now. Wait. I just gotta remember how to get down. Nope, get off. Stop. Okay. Oh gosh, pray return to the waking sands. I'm getting Realm Reborn flashbacks. I think I almost fell asleep during one of the scenes here.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, Robot, it's been a
No thanks are
while.
necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
Ow.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
Yay. Sorry, the night only lives for today just updated. And I'm like, I'm gonna read that before I pass out tonight. Heck yeah.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Julala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Okay. Drama?
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery.
I once
There,
pulled
I
my
learned
back
that an
while
order had been
doing,
placed for a curious substance
I was
designed
doing
to sustain
powerlifting for a
patients
while.
trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This
I
cannot
was
be a
doing
coincidence.
powerlifting and I pulled something in my back. And it was only on like my left side. So then my right side had to compensate. And then my right side was in pain for a while. And then back to my left. And back to my right. It was awful.
It lends some weight
Eventually,
to
I
Julala's
finally
claims, aye.
leveled
Her
out,
Grace
but
is
my
likely
goodness.
somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Muriel. We sent for
Alright.
you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Aye, aye, Cap.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
I need to perfect this accent.
We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead.
Oh wait, he doesn't
What
have
say
an
you,
arm.
Warrior of Light?
Oh,
Will you lend me yours?
shoot. I just caught what you were saying.
Then I pity
My
the bastard that
gosh.
stands in our way. Come, my friend. For
I'm
now,
a freaking dingus. That took me a solid 5 minutes there. I'm a moron. That's okay. I accept my place. Okay. Oh, no. So the bazaar, so we have been questioning the resident, see if she's still hiding there. Okay. Cool. At least she didn't say left hand, because that was the one that's missing. Alright. Let's go get myself into trouble. I was like, why does it want me to go to Limsa Lamensa? Oh. Do I have anything to teleport? No, I don't. Okay. Fat cat! And he flies! Ah! Look at how silly he looks. I am going the wrong direction. I was too excited. Oh god, the fat cat brings me joy. Wait. Shit, you're right. I'm a friggin' idiot. I'm not joining the fate, I'm too stupid. Yes, please. This is what I get for operating on about the average of about maybe 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I blame myself. Left the city for good. Barely leaves her house though. Alright. Does she feel guilty? Because she poisoned her lady? I should have just used the damn fiery they had there, but no, I'm stupid and didn't know they had one. Oh, just doubled our population. She's done with city life. Girl, me too! The returning residents are starting to come back. Okay, her house. This is a teensy place. Hello? Nope. Sorry. I need to keep reminding myself I need to go sell stuff and get rid of it. No. Not who I need. Immediately what they said where her house is, I just forgot. My brain is a sieve. This poor dude doesn't even have a house. I guess the weather's nice enough. There we are. My intuition was right, but I'm dumb. You tried to kill her! You dirty rat!
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
I know, they're ridiculous.
General Alden!
She's able to afford a house in this economy?
We will have the truth from you, girl.
It's a very simple facial animation, but it's fantastic.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Oh my gosh, 60? Hella expensive. All right.
You best talk fast.
But then again, if you're playing enough to be in a free company, you know, I expect y'all should have the money.
Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
Interesting.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace.
He's a Lalafell automatic no.
Our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison.
Sure. Sure, buddy.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
But was he, though?
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
It's not that he's a Lala, it's the voice. The voice makes me,
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
Is that... I'm gonna leave it there. I thought it was discriminatory.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine.
But I did order them to cut off your arm.
Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums
he is
moving
very
about,
much a
'twas
conniving.
rather
This one in
trifling matter to
particular is
disguise
kickable.
my own contribution. Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you,
that is extreme weight loss. No, don't do that.
Seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Yeah, this guy's kickable.
Alas,
he needs to be punted.
Entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since
commencement to the voice actor. He did a fantastic job for making this guy sound like an absolute asshat.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
Hell no.
The hells we will!
That's
Do you
my
honestly
man.
expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Can't make a self-defense argument, could we?
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
I don't trust you.
You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy as far as I could throw him, and I could throw him pretty damn far.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
He saved her life for now. Anything like that? The man's a conniver, and he's gonna connive if she's in his way. As such, all political dramas ensue.
Alden, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ulda shall once more be united under
Y'all are
Nanamo
awful to poor
Unamo,
Ramon.
and together we shall usher in a
Man's
new
going through a
age
hard
of
time.
prosperity.
You can't even give him a hand. But he looks like he could just punch her head clean off if he felt so inclined. Oh. Are we just gonna stand here like a bunch of dinguses? I mean, I know. I'm Principal Dingus in charge. You just been standing in her house? Sitting in her chair? Eh, that's fine. He's just got stilts. You're horrible. Oh my god. Restricted minutes. Okay. Y'all are awful. Okay. Wait. Can I just use the map? Nah. I want to go there, please. Yes, that one. Ha-ha! I've discovered how the Aethernet works. I feel like a boomer discovering what dial-up is. Except there's no ungodly sounds that awaken the eldritch depths. This way, alright. Okay, Robon, just hand it over. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance for stuff that could just be meh. That's why I don't like MMOs. Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense. I was just sitting here thinking about it. And I'm a very much a straight to the point kind of person. And it feels like MMOs beat around the bush 5 or 6 times before they finally get to the point.
I was having the longest dream.
You slept for
'Tis time to wake
4
up, Your
years.
Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Oh man, it's almost 10. I probably should go to bed after this.
Her Grace is awoken. The palate.
Okay. No muscle atrophy? Okay.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we...
Yeah, B-Man.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition.
No,
'Tis
you'll have
in
a
the
very
struggle
thriving
against
bard
our rivals that
bard
opportunities are
scene.
seized and
I see them
fortunes made.
everywhere.
And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Oh,
Are
so
you
you're saying
privy to new
Ralbon's not a
intelligence, my
big
lord?
fan of seafood? He must not like clams very much.
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
Drama.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
This feels like it should be a, kind of like a scene in Star Wars where it's like they have the Republic rather than just a few dudes sitting around a table.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same."
Oh wait, I can't do that while I'm logged in. Okay.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Okay.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope.
Okay. You do that, my dude.
As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves.
Maybe.
Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company.
You're 16.
That's so high an ideal.
Idealism is so prevalent in teenagers. It's ridiculous. No, my dude. It's okay.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption.
'Cause you're freaking 16!
As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause.
Okay.
Let us resume the search for our missing comrades.
Oh, thank you.
That we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
Idealism
The role
just...
of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
Alphino, just go sit down. You're okay. It's okay. It's fine, buddy. You're trying to do too much too fast. Because you're getting excited. I get it. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna call it here, because it is actually, it's directly 10 o'clock, and I need to go to bed. As much as I would love to, stay up and stream all night long, alas, I cannot, because I gotta wake up, and we gotta start trucking. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I won't be streaming at all this weekend. Like I said, I will be out, so I will be back on Monday. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Don't party too hardy, and I will see y'all next time. I have no idea what's going on with dropping frame rates. I don't know what to do. Alright guys, y'all have a good one.